Hey everybody, Michelle with Michelle's Frugal Living here. Thanks for watching my videos. Welcome to my new subscribers and a rummage sale haul for you today. I love going to rummage sales. You get a lot of people donating a lot of stuff. So there's like so many things to get in one place. And this one was even better because it was a local high school band was having a fundraiser, and when you get those kind, they're not technically allowed to sell anything, so they have to just take donations, which means that most of the stuff didn't have prices on it, and I think what was priced was probably someone else's yard sale, because there's all kinds of variety of tickets and stuff. So I didn't have a lot of time this morning. I had to be somewhere, and I didn't leave the house early enough. I didn't know the sale was happening until I was driving by. These kids were holding up signs saying car wash, and I looked over there and I spied all these tables, and then I was like, my car automatically turned and went in there. And I was like, I just got to go quick. I don't have time to look at everything. So I was like, I'm not going down the aisle where all the clothes were at. I'm not even going to go there. And this was in a parking lot. And they had so much stuff. So I spied these gloves, and I was like, man, those gloves look, and they were in this box together, all these gloves. There's like 7.5 pairs of these, and then these other random ones here. And I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with those gloves, but I need to have these gloves. All I can think is maybe they're because they're really heavy cotton, and I think like maybe people who have kilns and do pottery and stuff maybe use these kind. I don't know. If you guys know what kind of people would use these gloves, let me know. And oh, my turkey was jumping down here to see you. I got this turkey, and I got if it'll sit still, it wants to be in the picture. I got this other one. Well, yeah, see, it's not even been used, so that's pretty fabulous to go with my turkey collection. Anyway, so I picked up those gloves, and then I was like, that got me going. If I find one thing, I'm going to find 20. This is a pencil torch. Doesn't look like it's ever been used. I got these little baby pocket knives. I could have had way more of those. I was trying not to be too greedy. Is this the most fabulous stamp ever? I'm like, who has a stamp this gigantic? And I'm going to find things that need numbers stamped on them so I can use this stamp, because this is maybe by far my most favorite thing. Not the most useful thing that I bought today, but my favorite thing, I think. Next to this glass right here, which is a really gigantic, and this glass actually matches the set of glasses that I used that I had gotten from my grandma that I grew up using my whole life, going over to Grandma and Grandpa's house. But I don't have any this big. I didn't know they come this big. So I've got 3 other sizes, but nothing that big. So between that glass and this thing, those are my favorite. Okay. And then this has nail clippers on it. I don't know. And this is a little storage box. I've got a couple other big stamps, and this one is current. It has 2014 on it, I believe. And this one is just a really antique stamp. It's fabulous. So anyways, I got all of those things, and I was like, man, I gotta go. And when I was going over there, because like I said, I hadn't talked to anybody, and I just figured they were probably taking donations. That's the way these kind of sales go. So I went over and asked, I said, are you guys just taking donations, or do you need to give me a price on this stuff? And they said, we can do either way that you want to do it. I already had my $10 bill out. I said, how about $10 for all this? And they both were like, okay, like taking a little shock that I would give them $10. So anyways, I calculated it out. If just these things, that comes out to 40 cents an item right there, which I think is a fabulous price for any of that stuff right there, even though I don't know what I'm going to do with 7.5 pairs of those big gloves. I'm sure I'll use them for something. So, or my man will. He needs gloves all the time, right? So anyways, I'm like, I need to go. I even commented to them. I said, I'm going to be late. And so I was leaving, and I walked down the other side where I hadn't gone because all the clothes were over there. And on the end of one of the tables, hiding from me, was like 9 feet down these 1.5 tables, of this kind of scrapbook stuff, craft stuff, everything else, I about fell over. I was like, I have been waiting for so long for an opportunity to get my hands on stuff like this at a rummage sale like this, because normally it seems like by the time I get to the rummage sale, this stuff like this is gone, or it never existed in the first place. I was like, I am going to be so late. I was like, I just sat my other box down on the table, and I just looked around and saw that box. I just ran over there, grabbed that box, and just started throwing stuff in. And I went until the box was almost full, and I was like, I gotta go, I gotta go. I could have stood there, I could have taken it. They had piles of a variety of these, just miscellaneous paper things. Some of these are like, it's, you know, like you'd cut this out and then Mod Podge it onto something, or some of them, there's some papers down there. These are like like you cut this off. They're for like when you make greeting cards and it's already printed the saying on there and everything. I mean, stickers and all kinds of things. So I was just grabbing and throwing. And then lots of little variety of embellishments. I didn't even know what I got until now when I got home and I unpacked the box. Because like I said, I was just grabbing stuff and throwing it in there. There's some little paper scroll work. But yeah, I like these. Bling on a roll. Okay. These are little teeny beads. And some eyelets. I've got my crocodile that does these eyelets, and now I have some eyelets to use my crocodile with, some little stamps. And then all of these stamps. This is a stamp, I think. I don't know what else you'd use it for. Those are some of those clear ones that go on those things. That thing back there, it's like got different sheets in there that are like for embossing foil, it says on it. And then there's this, that is a Fisker's embossing mat. That would sure was expensive. And this is a Fisker's circle cutter right here. And that probably originally cost, I don't know, $15 or something. But anyways, so there, I counted, there's around 110 items. I just loosely counted, like with all of this paper stuff, 110 items. And I just went back over there. I had a $20 bill out already, and I just walked over there. I was like, how about 20? And she says, you want to give us 20? I was, yes. And I just took off because I was like, I'm going to be late. And, yeah, so this comes out to be, these would have been like 18 cents a piece per item, like all those stamps over there. But if I add all of it, $30 I spent on all of this stuff and divide it out, it's like 20 cents an item for all of these things, which it was just so fabulous. And I could have taken so much more. That's the crazy part. So anyways, that's my rummage sale haul today. Talk to you later.